What's going on, folks? Bill Murphy here from the Sports Insanity Network, and welcome to another edition of Murphy's View. Well, my friends, the NFL Draft is this Thursday. So tonight, we're going to talk about what the Tennessee Titans should do in the draft. But before we get to any of that, I want to take a moment to talk about the A.J. Brown situation. So A.J. Brown's rookie contract expires at the end of this season, and he wants $20 million. But the Titans are not going to give it to him as of now. In my humble opinion, does he deserve that money? Absolutely! Tennessee, he's your top receiver. In 2020, he got 70 receptions, 1,075 yards, and 11 touchdowns. In 2021, he got 63 receptions, 5 touchdowns, and 869 yards. But AJ, you want that money? Buddy, I know you're watching. You better stay healthy. Don't get hurt. Take care of yourself, okay? Awesome. Okay, and you know what? I think that is the perfect transition into one of the first positions I think Tennessee should look at in the draft. And what is that? Wide receivers. So what are the reasons? A.J. Brown, like I just said, as much as I think he deserves his money, he is injury prone. He did get injured and had to sit out 2 games and got knee surgery in the 2020 season. Then in 2021, he had a chest injury and had to be put on the injured reserves. So, you need someone to fill in when he's injured. And plus, what if they don't renew his contract and he's a free agent? And then, since you don't have Julio Jones, because you traded away your second-round pick for him last year, which was one of the worst decisions ever, because you ended up cutting him, who else you got? Well, you got Robert Woods, but he's getting off ACL surgery, and plus he's getting up there in age. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So who should they get? Well, I think they should get, from Penn State, Jahan Dotson. According to Mel Kiper of Titans Wire from USA Today, he's fast. He ran a 4.4340 at the Combine. Last season, he caught 91 passes, and 33 of them were coming from the slot. And since he can do the scoot after the catch, it's going to give Tannehill much more room. I'm also hearing from Patrick Kuhn of Titans Wire from USA Today that they should go from Jameson Williams from Alabama, but I think Dotson would be the better pick because Williamson's going to go somewhere in the draft. I think he might go a little higher than 26, He's going to go a little higher than 26, but since he got injured in the national championship game against Georgia, you're going to need someone who's going to be ready to go week 1. So that's why I'm picking with Jahan Dotson. And I stand by that pick. Now, it's time we go to what I think is the most important position they should look for. And what is that? Drum roll, please. Offensive line. Now, why should they go for offensive line? Well, it's quite simple, my friends. Tennessee gave up 47 sacks last year, 7th most in the league. Not good. So, and also, 2 of the members of the offensive line went bye-bye to Buffalo, and that is Roger Saffold and David Queensberry. So, who do we get to replace them? Well, from Northern Iowa, Trevor Penning. According to Sean Calderon, also of Titans Wire of USA Today, he's got a bully-like mentality. And he has played offensive line and defensive line. And you need a big dude to protect Tannehill. And also at guard, you're going to need Zion Johnson from Boston College. According to Laurie Fitzpatrick of Titans Wire of USA Today, He is the highest graded offensive player from Boston College since 2014 with an 84.4. He has only allowed 1 sack in his 2 years as a guard. And that is someone who could defend Ryan Tannehill. And now at center, Ben Jones is getting up there in age. So who are you going to need to replace him? Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. He's a highly effective zone blocker, according to Mike Moratalis of Titans Wire USA Today, which would give Derrick Henry room up the middle. And also, because of his great leverage and pass protection, that's going to give Ryan Tannehill time when he's in the pocket. So, speaking of Tannehill, do I think the Titans should try to look for someone who is going to replace Ryan Tannehill? I wouldn't do that this year. Not this year. The Titans have said Tannehill is our guy. We are staying with him. He is not leaving Nashville. But if they were going to do that, I would say do not do it in the first round. If you're going to do, wait until at least the third round, but that would even be ridiculous because you don't have a second round pick because you traded it for Julio Jones last year. But if you're going to do it in the third round, at this point, Malik Willis is most likely going to be gone. Kenny Pickett's going to most likely be gone. Matt Corral is most likely going to be gone. Third round, if you want to do a quarterback that's going to eventually replace Tannehill since he's getting up there in age, I would say go for either Sam Howell from North Carolina or Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati. Those are the two who I think you should look into. And that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm excited for the draft. If you like what you see, and why wouldn't you, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to get videos from our YouTube channel. And if you want more, go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com, where you will read our blogs, look at our bios, and also check out our podcasts such as Wishbone Shotgun, The Face Turn, The Throwdown, Breakaway Bandits, our new golf podcast, The 19th Hole, and the granddaddy of them all, the one who started it all, the Sports Insanity Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Bill Murphy for the Sports Insanity Network. This has been Murphy's View. Stay safe. Take care. Good night.